Linda Blair's story hits like a lightning bolt through the heart of Hollywood. A raw, unfiltered reminder that true power isn't about fame, fear, or fortune, but about surviving the storm and rising stronger than ever. Born on January 22nd, 1959, in St. Louis, Missouri, Linda Blair was never just another actress waiting for her break. She was a young soul bursting with energy, purpose, and an undeniable magnetism that caught every eye in the room. From her early days as a child model and commercial performer, she radiated a presence that could not be ignored, a mix of innocence and intensity that set her apart from the rest. That inner light led her to one of the most unforgettable moments in film history when, at just 13 years old, she took on the role of Regan MacNeil in the 1973 horror masterpiece The Exorcist. What she brought to the screen wasn't mere acting, it was pure emotional fire, a performance so hauntingly real that it changed cinema forever. Audiences couldn't look away, critics couldn't stop talking, and the world couldn't forget the name Linda Blair. The role earned her an Academy Award nomination and a Golden Globe win, cementing her as one of the youngest and most iconic talents of her generation. But behind the fame came the shadows, the kind of pressure that can crush even the strongest spirits. The world wanted her to stay frozen in that terrifying image, but Linda wasn't built to be anyone's ghost. She shattered expectations, proving she was far more than a single role. She dove fearlessly into dramatic, challenging projects like Born Innocent, Sarah T., portrait of a teenage alcoholic, and Savage Streets, where she confronted subjects like trauma, addiction, and female strength with stunning honesty. Every role she took became a mirror for real human pain and resilience, and her courage to expose that truth made her one of the boldest women in Hollywood. Through the decades, as the glitz of fame began to fade, Linda didn't chase the spotlight. She chased meaning. She found her second act, not in film, but in compassion. Seeing the suffering of neglected and abandoned animals, she turned her empathy into a movement, founding the Linda Blair World Heart Foundation. What started as one woman's mission to help became a life's purpose, saving thousands of animals, building shelters, raising awareness, and becoming a voice for those who could not speak. Her heart became her legacy, and her love became her power. Even after years of public scrutiny and personal struggle, she never gave up. She spoke openly about mental health, fame's hidden cost, and the journey of healing, helping others understand that survival isn't about escaping pain. It's about transforming it. Fans who grew up terrified by her performance in The Exorcist now admire her for her strength, humanity, and tireless advocacy. Linda never rejected her horror roots. Instead, she embraced them with pride, understanding that the role that once defined her became the foundation of her rebirth. Today, she continues to appear at conventions, interviews, and documentaries, not as a haunted figure from the past, but as a living testament to resilience. Her presence still commands a room, her smile still radiates warmth, and her story still inspires those who've ever felt trapped by the expectations of others. Linda Blair's life is not a ghost story, it's a triumph story. It's the journey of a woman who faced darkness and chose to become the light, who turned fame into empathy and fear into purpose. Her legacy reminds the world that real greatness isn't about what you achieve when everyone's watching. It's about what you give when no one is. From the shivering terror of The Exorcist to the gentle strength of her animal rescue mission, Linda Blair stands as proof that no demon, fictional or real, can defeat a spirit filled with love. Her journey, painted with both scars and grace, shows that even in a world built on illusion, authenticity shines brightest. She remains a force of nature, a survivor, and a healer, a woman who walked through cinematic hell only to find heaven in helping others, proving that no role can ever outshine a soul destined to change lives forever.